Hello, this is Craigie Favre here, and today we're making stuffing biscuits.
This is a recipe that I found in the Bon Appetit magazine from 2021. I bought this magazine at the library for 25 cents and found this recipe, and I knew that it was one that Craig was going to love making. So the first step, Craig, is we need to measure out some ingredients. So let's start with, I already pre-measured the salt. It said to use a tablespoon of the kosher salt, but that sounds like an awful lot to me, so we're doing a little less than a tablespoon. You put that in the bowl. Okay, so next, let's see. We need 1 tablespoon of baking soda. That's baking powder. We need 1 tablespoon of that, and you need to level it off, okay?
How's that?
Just level it with your finger, like that. So we need 1 tablespoon of baking soda. You can pour that in with the salt. What's our next ingredient?
Baking powder.
This is baking, yes. 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. Now we need 1 tablespoon of sugar.
Like this?
Just fill it up.
How's that?
That looks good. Looks like our oven's ready. Next we need 4 cups of flour.
No.
What's that? I wasn't even watching. Did you have your cup full?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, level it off in here. Put it over that. Now that's beautiful. There you go. All right.
That's 2.
Yes. Yep. Now we need... Craig's shirt says, "I'm Craig doing Craig things."
That's 3.
And it was sent to us by one of our followers. And I love it. It looks so good on Craig. Red's Craig's color. Okay, gotta make sure you get it to the tippy top. Let's add some, here. It's gotta be level with the top. So here, no, hold on to it. Okay, put that in because you didn't quite get a cup the last time I saw it. That's 4, yes. Okay, now we need to get a whisk and mix it up.
This one? This one?
Whatever you got. That's fine, whatever you get. Let's see, we have it all in the bowl and Craig's mixing it together. The next step we need to do is to cut this butter into small pieces. So, okay, Craig, I think that's mixed enough. I was wondering if we could use this to cut it. I don't know if it'll work or not. I was trying to think of a simplified way. Does that work, or it's too hard, I think?
It's too hard.
Okay, so let's get your knife out. So next Craig's taking his Craig's using his safe knife that was sent to us by one of our viewers to cut the butter into small pieces.
He's sad.
All right, we got the butter all chopped up. I had to help with that because that was actually a bigger task than I would have thought. Let's try so they can see we're putting it in the bowl. Right now, what we need to do, this is called a pastry cutter. And
I think I put it in the bowl.
yeah, that's good. But we need to use this to chop up. You can take the whisk out. You're not going to need that. Have to keep doing that because we're trying to get all the butter coated with flour, and it's going to be in little pieces. It actually says to use your hands, but I didn't know if Craig would be able to do that. So we're trying the pastry cutter first, and then I'll probably come in and work it to the point we need it to. But you're supposed to coat all of the butter, and then it needs to be, in the end, it will be in quarter pea-sized pieces and some pea-sized pieces. Okay, so we got that step completed. That step takes a little bit of time. You have to take the butter you put in and just smash it with your fingers, your hand, and then coat it with all the butter. And now you can see they're like little flakes almost. So the next step is to chop up the scallions in very small pieces. So here's what I plan to do for this. Craig's going to take the kitchen scissors and cut those into pieces into my little food processor. Wow. And then we're going to use the food processor. I might have to help with this part.
Doodles.
To make them as, sorry, we'll have to use the food processor to cut them in small pieces. Okay, hold on. I think I'm going to have to help, or we're not going to have any. We're going to try a different angle. We'll try, instead of trying to cut them into this little bowl, we're going to try and cut them onto the cutting board. Oh, it's all right. Okay, that doesn't. So you have to calm down. It's working with your knife. We'll remember next time, no kitchen shears. Okay.
Right.
So we'll put all the little pieces into the. Craig fired the kitchen shears, but he was able to.
Because he's stupid.
Okay, that's okay. But he was able to cut them with his safe knife. I should have done that to begin with. Thought I was trying to make it easier. And now he's putting the scallions into the
scallions.
Are they hurting your eyes?
Yes.
Okay. Next thing we need is 3 tablespoons of finely chopped rosemary. We're going to do this in the food processor. Can you pick those leaves off and put them in the food processor?
All of it?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is proper way to chop rosemary, but this is how we're doing it today. All right, here goes. Let's see if it works. Our rosemary is all chopped up. We used the food processor. Plus, I also used my chef knife to do it. So once you pour that in, Craig, they are calling for 3 tablespoons of fresh chopped rosemary. I think that's an awful lot. We're doing 1 tablespoon this time. We don't want to be overwhelmed with any certain flavor. And then it says 3 tablespoons of sage. I think we'll use 1 tablespoon of sage. And 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds. Which I think that's kind of weird because I would have thought celery seeds instead of fennel seeds. But I do like fennel, so we'll see what happens. Craig's adding the sage. It said finely chopped, like fresh, which I couldn't find, so I'm using rubbed sage. I hope that's right. I'm sure it'll be fine. And now Craig's adding 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds. Okay, so the next step is to add 1.5 cups of buttermilk and stir it with a fork until a soggy dough forms.
Where is the buttermilk?
It's in the door of the fridge.
Buttermilk.
Okay, so we have a cup out here right there. We add, let's see, we need to add 1 cup. And we got to make sure this is precise so it doesn't mess up our recipe. Do you need help? Measure down into the cup.
Measure.
So it's to the tippy top. Oh, you need more than that. That's not a full cup. Keep going a little more.
But
it's good. You'll be okay. Okay, I think we're good. Now you pour that in, and then we need to find another 1/2 cup because it needs 1.5 cups of buttermilk. Can you find a 1/2 cup measuring in the drawer? Now for the 1/2 cup. Yep, that's good. Good job. And now we need to find a fork. It says to mix it up with a fork until it forms a soggy dough. Here's what it looks like.
A fork?
Mm-hmm. Can you get a fork out of the drawer?
This one. This one?
Mm-hmm. And many thanks to Lisa for our cool Halloween kitchenware and decorations that's in our vlog today. I love it. Better look at it. This step is we put the dough onto a lightly floured surface, and then you want to incorporate all the pieces together. So it looks like you're doing a good job, Craig. Cut it into a 10 by 18 rectangle, and using a large knife, we will cut it in half and put one layer on top of the other. The next step is Craig is rolling this into a 10 by 18 rectangle. Probably going to have to help him a little bit. We may have it just about long enough. Now we need to get it wider. We've made our rectangle, 10 by 18. Cut it in half, and now we need to see if you can put one half on top of the other, Craig. Do you think you can do that?
One half?
Can pick up one, pick up this. I don't know if you can.
I can't do this.
Maybe we need to use a spatula. We cut it in half and stacked it once, and now we need to cut it long ways and do it again. The idea is we are going to stack all this, and it's going to make the biscuits really flaky. So let's make some more layers, Craig. Cut our dough. We have 4 layers. And now this step is to roll it again into a 10 by 18 rectangle. And this will create flaky layers for the biscuits. We might have it long enough. We might just need to do it sideways now. Yeah, like that. Make sure you get the ends of it too.
1 minute for country.
You're doing a good job rolling it. Okay, now we'll measure. Craig's done a good job with this. He has needed quite a bit of assistance. This is a little more of a complicated recipe than we're used to, but he's doing really good following directions. We scored the dough, and now we're cutting these into biscuits. We're making ours a little smaller than they did. I don't think it makes any difference.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's okay. You're doing a good job. We got the biscuits and got them on the pan. It was only supposed to make 12. I don't know. So ours probably aren't like the same size as were, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. They smell delicious already. Now we freeze them for 10 minutes, brush them with butter, and then we bake them. Craig. We'll be back in a little bit, right?
Right.
Craig's ready for dinner.
No.
The last step is to brush them lightly with buttermilk. Ooh, that's pretty heavy. Before we put them in the oven.
Okay. Contact.
Okay, and now we bake them in a 425-degree oven for 22 to 25 minutes. We'll start with 22 and see how they look.
Oh no. Hey.
Okay.
Better?
Yes. All right. Wait, Craig.
You can lean into Craig
All right.
too.
Yeah. So this afternoon, Craig and I made these. They're called stuffing biscuits.
Yeah.
And I'm putting the video before this, so you'll see us making them. And now it's time for a taste test, which Craig is very anxious
They
for.
smell. I come in the house. I've been out in the garage most day. They smelled incredible. Hey, what are you holding them all
He's
for,
looking
bud?
for a certain one.
You don't
I got
handle
some
them.
gravy in a jar, which isn't the best gravy, but to try them with, because I
You don't want to
read
drip into your there.
to save the leftovers and have fancy biscuits and gravy the
That's
next
enough.
day. So, so let's try them.
Tastes good.
Maybe I should have had you taste them without the gravy though first. What do you think?
They taste like stuffing.
Do they? Mm-hmm.
Try them without the gravy now. How you like that?
Tastes delicious.
Okay, just one though, okay? You have more tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
For sides.
Mm-hmm. So now, we didn't hear from Dad though.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're really good. And now that we've made them once, it'll be easier the next time. It's a more of a time-consuming recipe, but it's not terrible.
And you don't have to make them square. You could cut them with a biscuit cutter, and
Yeah.
that made that a little longer.
They had you roll them out, cut them, and put them in layers. So it's supposed to be, I'm not sure. I guess I can see the flakier layers.
And a screenshot on a table, so it works. It works pretty good.
All right, let's try this.
You didn't even show it. Yeah. There you go.
Now we're going to try this Coke. I haven't seen this before. It's called Futuristic flavored. What do you taste, Craig?
Wild berry.
I tasted the future,
I tasted the future.
and it's good. Actually, I don't know if I like this.
I wouldn't buy it.
I don't drink hardly any
Maybe it is berry.
regular pop. All I ever drink is diet.
At first I thought it was orange, but I don't. Now maybe Craig is right. Maybe it's berry.
What's a tarantula?
It's a weird taste.
Yeah, I almost think it's watermelon. It's kind of weird.
We're gonna have to look it up and see.
Spider!
Oh, Alexa, what flavor is Futuristic Coke?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, it reportedly has a citrus flavor.
Citrus. I knew it.
That was helpful. Orange.
Yeah, so citrus, that's orange, grapefruit. You know, you don't.
So my first thought of orange was probably.
Is pear considered citrus? I believe it is.
I don't think so, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Craig, do you like any TV shows from the 80s?
Well, Gummy Bears, DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Garfield and Friends, Muppet Babies, Alf, Smurfs.
Is there any cartoons that you like?
Yeah. Mighty Mouse, The New Adventures.
Oh, more. They were all cartoons, weren't they?
Yeah.
What one's your favorite?
Is there any? No. Craig.
Muppet Babies.
You used to love Muppet Babies when you were like 3, I think.
Yep.
How's that theme song go?
Muppet Babies will make our dreams come true. Muppet Babies will do the same for you. Can I go now?
Okay, tell everyone goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Last week we bought stuff for Boo Baskets. We already gave one to Haley and Bennett, and now we're putting this one together, and we're going to drop it off at Stephanie's house. Greg's putting it together for me. Here, let's put those in last, okay? You want to
Alexa, stop.
put those in? We've got some mustaches. I put some Bath and Body Works soap in. We have some little hair bows. I found a lot of cute stuff at Dollar Tree. We got a spider. Maybe we'll shake the spider out of the wrapper. We have some markers because I put a coloring book in there that Lydia will like. And the Willy Wonka gummies. If you didn't see the video. We've got a Reese's peanut butter pumpkin. And let's put these over the top. And then we have this spider. And then we're going to run it over there before they get home. Here we go. Oh, I really hate it when it starts getting dark so early. It's only like 6:30. Craig's got the basket. All right. Craig. Not home right now. Craig's going to set the Boo basket on the doorstep. So we'll give him a nice surprise, right, Craig?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll show you my Halloween lights. I really love these. I got them at Dollar General a couple of years ago. They are solar powered, so you don't have to do anything but stick them in the ground.
Over there with Mama. Go. Look. Surprise. What do you think?
Look what we got.
Whoa.
It's a boo basket from Mima and Craig and Papa.
What? I got it!
You got soap?
What? I didn't get a soap. We already got soap.
I'm guessing that's for Mommy. Can you look at the camera and say thank you?
Oh, look, there's some more soap.
Oh, can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Whoa!
It's a Halloween.
Halloween.
It's a Halloween.
Should we look at the rest inside where it's not cold?
No.
Ooh, okay. What is it? Ooh, some cups for you and Josie. What's on them? Vampire.
That one can be for me.
Okay. What else you got?
It's cool. Candies. I got us candies.
Oh, yum. I think there's one for all of us. Maybe not Daddy.
Not one for Daddy. Not one for Daddy, because there's only 3.
What?
Good counting.
So one for me, and one for me. Thank you.
No.
Ooh, for Mommy.
It's for all of us.
Let's see.
Wow. This can be for me.
Yeah, you can dress like a cat. Even as a cat nose.
Cat nose.
Nose.
Look out.
Coloring book. For the new crayons you got.
What else do we got?
Oh.
Good for us.
Are you spoiled?
Look this.
Oh no.
Not real. Why did they give us a spider?
For fun. So you can play pranks on Uncle Craig.
Thank you, Craig.
Blinky Bill, Blinky learns a lesson. It was a brand new day at Green Patch Village. Blinky didn't feel like getting up, but his mother was calling, "Wake up! Wake up! You don't want to be late for school." "Don't want to be late," muttered Blinky. "I don't want to go at all." But he got dressed and ate breakfast, then quickly made his way down his tree to meet his friends. As they walked to school, Blinky stopped and said, "Let's have a game with the frogs." "What the frogs?" "They are having fun." "We can't, Blinky. We'll be late," said Flap. "Come on." So they continued on their way to school. "Gloop, splodge, Nazi," called the teacher, Miss Magpie, as they came in. "Here, miss," they answered. "Blinky Bill, are you here?" "Yep." "Say yes, not yap," said Miss Magpie crossly. "Yep," replied Blinky. "Ooh, go and sit down." While Miss Magpie was writing on the blackboard, Blinky was quietly coloring White Rabbit's ear blue. "What are you doing?" yelled the rabbit when he saw Blinky. Miss Magpie spun around. "White Rabbit, Ben!" she snapped. Blinky pointed. "No, Blue Rabbit." The class thought it was funny, but Miss Magpie kept Blinky in at morning tea time, while the others went out to play. When they returned, Blinky had gone. He had climbed out the window and was on his way to explore the old house on the hill. Blinky had never been to the old house before because everyone said it was haunted, but he wasn't afraid. Well, not much. The wind howled all around and the door creaked. Blinky was just about to go inside when a loud bang, bang, bang made him jump. What was that? He yelled. Then he saw a part of the roof flapping in the wind. Inside the house were some old chairs. Blinky sat on one and pretended to read the paper, just like a human. But after a while, he was bored and went outside to look around. At the back of the old house, he discovered the entrance to an old mine. This looks interesting. I wonder what's in here, he said to himself. Now, an old mine is a dangerous place to explore, but Blinky walked a little way in, stepped on some wooden planks, and then crash! Bump! Ouch! He had fallen down a big hole and couldn't get out. Meanwhile, Miss Magpie had not realized that Blinky was missing. So at lunchtime, his friends Splodge and Marcia decided to look for him. I bet he's at the haunted house, said Splodge. As they got closer and closer, they could hear Blinky calling. Grab my hand, said an upside-down Marcia, and she and Splodge pulled and pulled until they finally got Blinky out. Blinky was so happy to see his friends. Let's go, said Splodge. It was fast, it will be fast. It will be faster if I carry you both. Ding dong went the bell as they reached the school. It was at the end of lunchtime. They quietly slipped into the classroom with the other children. Blinky sat down at his desk and looked up at his teacher. You've had a quiet day today after all, she said to him. Keeping you it has kept you out of trouble. Blinky Bill just smiled. The end. And this is Craig Ever saying, if you like this video, click like and subscribe, and keep on having a great day.
Our nightly visitors.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's going on? You're not gonna make it.
Putting in good pots, too.
Oh, he did it.
What's that hat?
That's talent.
He wanted that cherry.
Yep, he's eating something over there. What does he have? He found something.
Now your pot's gone.
Yeah, that baby falls off across it. Whoa, I hope he doesn't fall off. Bernie, no. He's doing it just like, oh, nope, he made it. Thank goodness all my flowers are almost dead anyway.
Everybody's so excited about just Pensacola history, heading back down the steps now to catch up with the family. We should be over here somewhere. So much of what is